Electric Fire Chapter 3. Should I trust them?
Upon seeing the human getting closer and seeing him take a glance at the window where me and Sonic were, I ran back to Sonic's room to hide. I couldn't bring myself to try and go back down there to meet this guy, though the blue hedgehog seemed to know him well. I just wasn't sure on if I should try and trust humans again after what happened with the military. But no. Instead, I could hear him coming up the stairs to Sonic's room, but then I heard something else. Something out in the backyard. A dog barking. I stayed in my hiding spot behind a box. The box read Flash Comics on the side. I curled up, staying hidden as I heard footsteps come up the stairs. I shivered a bit, tense. Then silence filled the room. I sensed Sonic was there and I smelled something else. A hint of something sweet. No, it couldn't be, could it? The faint smell of donuts, but also I sensed a human was in the room with me.
You can come out, Shadow. No one here is gonna harm you.
I heard Sonic speak. I was paralyzed in fear though until I felt someone lift me up from where I was. My quills luckily didn't hurt the other, though they were pointed straight up. While they are curved, definitely sharp though. Not as sharp as a blade though, more like a toothpick. I then incurbled. I was face to face with a human. This was the first connection I had with another person in a long time. My ears drew back a bit as I sniffed the air once more. This guy smelled of donuts. He had a little bit of chocolate on his face, sprinkles on his shirt along with crumbs. This man was holding me. He showed no fear as our eyes met. He didn't hold me too tight. He set me back down, but I was in front of Sonic now, standing up but watching the man, still cautious.
That's Tom. Shadow. Don't worry, he's trustworthy. He saved my life before.
Sonic smiled a bit, but then he went up to the human known as Tom and hugged him as he was trying to prove a point. The man just gave a nervous laugh before hugging the blue hedgehog. My mind wandered back to my team who were in the garage. I wondered if they'd been found out or if they were safe. My thoughts were silenced as I felt a warm embrace. I looked up to see Sonic hugging me now. I returned it without thinking, seeing I really miss being hugged. It was far better than being feared for no reason. I started to cry, but burying my face into Sonic's fur. This was the first anyone's been nice to me aside from Rouge and Omega. Tom joined in after seeing me upset. He was cautious, but he didn't let that stop him from trying to comfort me. I didn't struggle, I just let him this time. I was reminded of Gerald and Maria. They used to hug me like this when I was feeling down or if I had a nightmare. I started to trust this Tom for now. He didn't seem to be bad. Sonic as well wasn't so bad, though he acted more like a kid than a teenager. Then the three of us heard a scream from outside.
Maddie!
Sonic called out, then dashed down the stairs, then outside.